Elese Morales, and I was born and raised in Northern Orange County. I am currently a student at Art Center College of Design in Pasadena, and I'm an aspiring visual development artist in animation. So I always wanted to be an artist ever since I was little. I started taking art classes, painting classes when I was 5. I didn't really know what job I wanted to do, like did I want to have my art up in galleries? But it wasn't until my dad actually introduced me to one of his clients, Craig McCracken. He was the creator of Foster's Home, of Imaginary Friends, and worked on Powerpuff Girls, Dexter's Laboratory, I believe, and we sort of had this conversation about this whole new world in animation where you could do character designs, background designs, and I just fell in love with it. He gave me this challenge, like go draw all these characters that you think could fit inside Foster's, the world of Foster's, and just see what you come up with. And I did, and I fell in love. I knew that this was sort of the field I wanted to go into, creating and designing these worlds and stories for people like me who grew up on animation and all these cartoons to really fall in love with. So I discovered Fullerton College actually through my mom's church friend, Bill Hayner. I had a meeting with him and I told him I really wanted to be an artist in animation, and he connected me with Phil Demetriadis. And then we pretty much had like this one-on-one meeting. He looked over my portfolio, my sketchbooks, pretty much told me sort of the foundational skills like I needed to build up to sort of be the artist that I wanted to. So I chose digital arts, I think because I was doing traditional, I did like oil painting and pastels for a good portion of my life, I think all the way up until high school. But I was always into like technology and I guess video games and computers. Like I grew up in that generation where like it was like our, it's like our second language, you know? And so it was sort of an easy transition, I guess, for me to go into digital arts, learning all those, learning all like the Adobe programs. But I really appreciate all the skills I did learn doing like figure drawing, oil painting, like traditionally, and to use that to apply into my digital arts. So I learned a lot from the digital arts department here. I think one of the most important skill sets I learned here was not just like the foundational skills. They teach great foundational skills with perspective, figure, storytelling, but also just like your habits as an artist, like filling that sketchbook, like drawing consistently, but drawing also like with a purpose. I think that really helped me. I learned that here, just really being hounded in that sketchbook and going out and observing from life, drawing from life, finding characters, stories, and landscapes, environments from life experiences, going out. That's one of my greatest and most fond memories here at the DART program. Going out to like Huntington Library, the Natural History Museum, you can go out to all these different experiences and draw things that you wouldn't really see on the daily. Another thing I learned here was just that I was good enough to get a job in animation and good enough to move on from Fullerton College. I never thought that I would be at Art Center. It wasn't until Phil, my other teachers, really encouraged me and gave me this game plan to put this portfolio together that that would get accepted at Art Center, like a top tier school. And so it gave me this level of confidence and also just confidence in myself as an artist that you can do it. You can really make it in the animation field. I always recommend Fullerton College to like any student that's sort of asking me, what can I do to get into Art Center or this other art school? I recommend it just because not only is it affordable, it is a great community. I've built one of the greatest, my greatest connections with friends and other peers and artists here who have really helped push me to just draw more, just critiquing my art in that way. I think it's a great first step to figuring out what you want to do in whether it would be animation or any artistic field, because they give you such a broad foundational range of classes that you can really see what skill set you really want to hone into, whether that would be characters or background design. And the teachers, everyone's really encouraging, and they want to push you to be as best as you can be to move on to the next step, whether that would be moving on to another job or another school. There was a lot of diversity within like the artists and styles. It was just a really welcoming environment where like people weren't aggressive, if that makes any sense. You could just sort of explore, artistically explore sort of different styles that you wanted to without being judged or pushed around into one sort of avenue. Another reason why I recommend Fullerton College is because it's extremely affordable. It's, I believe, only $150 per class. I don't think you're going to get that low of a price anywhere else within like Burbank or Southern California with like this high level of teaching too. So I really recommend checking it out. So I do still keep in touch with a lot of the students and friends I made here at Fullerton College. We just had this group chat the other day trying to have like a camping trip to just like plein air and sketch. I try to do that monthly, twice a month, just to go out there, have fun, and meet up with other artists. Yeah, so outside of the classroom, there are a lot of extracurriculars that you can be a part of. There's some winter and summer workshops, I believe. I was a part of those. They just help keep you drawing, and then they also allow you to work on some personal projects too. And they also have every Friday night, they have like free costume figure drawing, which is awesome. There's no like free costume figure drawing that I know of out here. So go out, draw, meet some people, have some pizza. It's great. There's so many opportunities here that you can try out. My mom's never come to Fullerton College, and she was like, this is better than like most shows I see. I'm like, yeah, Mom, like, really cool. This is great. This is great school.
So any other